Hope you're ready for another scorcher today, because we're still in the desert.
Ay, ay, ay. And the weather is appropriate. It's getting warmer here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, at last. Which sucks, as I hate the heat.
I liked back when spring and fall existed.
Yeah. Now we're going to teach Rain about X-spheres. And she loves knowledge, by the way. That's her thing. I've never seen somebody so passionate about learning stuff like that.
That would be difficult, says you.
Yeah, right?
Quitter.
X-spheres are harmful to the body without a key crest. By the way, at this point, I also got Genus's brotherly love title. Well, I got it earlier, but since we're using my footage now, Genus can no longer equip the special costume. That's one of Symphonia's failings that a later Tales games fix. If you you had to use the costume, you got to equip them with a particular nickname. But then that takes away from your stat growths.
Yeah, because let's say like you don't want to have those particular stats, but you just want to wear the costume.
Yeah, and then you can't do that.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Kratos is that a different costume for him too?
Yes, it is. It's an alternative costume. Kratos doesn't learn nicknames as easy as the other guys do. So until he does, I just slap him on the old pants and shirt. Looks nice on him. That's also a Tales reference. I'll let the guys in the comments point out which one. Oh dear.
Rain, your head.
I'm cooking!
You can make a boiled egg on that.
You can. So Rain also violated the non-aggression treaty.
Hypocrisy.
That's a key crest. Well done. It's apparently unusable like that, but Lloyd has enough know-how to actually make it into something workable. Ironically enough. Or thankfully enough. Sorry to make you go through the trouble, but I appreciate it.
Like her mouth is agape though the entire time.
It's kind of creepy. Anyway, there's some scenes we can do here now to help boost up the character relations.
Is that generally, besides getting more out of the story, that's generally what these moments here amount to, is building up relationship values.
Yeah, believe it or not only do you build up relationship values, Symphonia handles character development a little oddly. Like, you can actually choose to learn about your characters, or you can choose to not learn. It's up to you. For example, with Rain, if I skip out on, like...
Are you asleep?
If I skip out on getting her one of her swimsuit costumes,
yeah,
I never learn why she's afraid of water. She just is. But if I do, I can go learn why that is. It may not add much, but it adds depth to the character.
World building.
It's not your fault, so you don't need to worry about it. And besides, I'm the reason why the village was devastated.
Because I went and attacked her. Because I went to save a grandmother's
For Marvel's
life.
sake, and for the sake of the villagers that were killed, I'm going to do my best to regenerate the world.
Sure, but how about ice cream first?
I'm sorry I woke you.
I swear, man, there are just downsides no matter what time you pick to record shit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm gonna do my best for you too, Lloyd.
Colette's the canonical interest, so basically she has the highest relationship values with Lloyd naturally. I keep trying to go out here because I keep missing the timing for the scene. So now we can go in here and pay a visit to them.
I wonder if I can talk to Kratos yet.
Come on, Kratos, talk to me.
Professor, you're still awake.
Yes, I've been organizing the data we've collected about monsters.
This here is a colossal side quest. You can do in one run, but I fuck up.
Your key crest.
Basically, you get like a monster list. If you use Rain to scout the enemy, you'll learn everything you can about the enemy. When your entire monster list is completed, you get a special nickname for Rain that gives her a nice boost to her stats upon leveling up.
Is it a
Game
boost
spanner.
is it a boost to all of her stats or a lot of them? All of them.
Whatchamacallit,
Is it worth it?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I think it is anyway. I don't remember this one in particular with Rain because I fuck up a few times.
You fixed it
But
already?
like,
Thank
there's
you.
also a variant with
So
Genus
this is an
where
X-ray.
you get a nickname if you collect every single item in the game, and that takes multiple playthroughs because there's some items you only get once per game depending on who your relationship values are highest with.
Yeah, that is something, I don't think we mentioned it in the earlier parts, but there is a New Game Plus in this.
Yes. No, let's not pinch his nose. Let's not wake him. Oh, convenient.
Yeah, maybe a little too attached.
Well, Genus doesn't really have any friends his age.
I figured that might be the case. He's lonely.
Yeah.
Is it because of his... Alright. Nah, I'm jumping the gun a bit. I'll wait.
Shoot.
Is it because of his viewpoints of other races, or is it because he's an elf?
he is an elf, but that's not really the reason why. The kid tends to be a bit of a jerk-off.
To other races? Because I know we make jokes earlier about him being a racist, but is that actually the case? Is he racist?
He builds up... That's essentially his character arc. He becomes a racist. Like, you can literally see it, like, if you use different words, you can see him go to Lloyd and go, I hate humans, except that guy. He's alright. There's Kratos. Let's follow him.
I didn't do this stuff in my first playthrough. I let them alone.
No, I follow him. Kratos has the hardest relationship values in the game to boost up because you only have so little time to do it. Or very rather, should I say, so few scenes. Like I said, he nearly beheaded you. Friends forever.
Let's pinky swear that you'll never do that again.
I'm sorry to have startled you.
Startled isn't the word for it.
If you excuse me, I need to go change my pants.
I won't. Do you like animals?
Do you like gladiator movies?
Well, no, it seems to be.
So, what do you think, Rain? B cup or C?
Have you traveled to all 50 states?
Long ago.
Huh?
What's a state?
Lloyd,
Do you like tomatoes?
What? What are you staring at me for?
your swordsmanship is unrefined.
A warm smile to let him know that you fucked up your swordsmanship.
No, I just wanted to tell you how much you suck today.
That's about 20% of this art. Lloyd, you blow.
Just because he's a little better than me, he has to talk like he knows.
Yeah, so he actually just he pronounces "gur" as "rrr." That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's one. You know, I love Bravely Default, but
Voice direction sucks.
for one particular girl in one particular line, like she has a grunt that's spelled MRGRGR. Yeah, I get that. It's like, she pronounces it phonetically, Murgurgur, and I don't know why.
And Lloyd slept in. Now we're gonna go release the seal.
We're off to our next dungeon.
The Treat Ruins. Treat Ruins. Sounds like a freaking Discovery Park zone park.
What a treat!
Indeed. Anyway, here's our monster list. I fucked this up on my. I wanted to do this in one run because I'm doing everything else. But there was a boss battle that comes up later in the game where I don't have Rain and I'm out of magic lens, so I utterly fuck up.
Damn, that's gotta be heart-wrenching.
Yeah. Rain here is your white mage. You will put her down the T path or you are a dumb. Because when she goes down the S path, she'll gain more potent variants of the healing spells, but they're only single target. Meanwhile, if you take Rain down the T path, she learns all healing abilities, which you're going to want. Plus, there is actually something different you could do with her too. How do I put this? When she has buffs, defensive buffs and offensive buffs. If you take her down the S path, she'll learn single buffs, but they'll be much more potent than the regulars. But if you take her down the T path, she learns buff all.
So it's not as potent as the strong stuff, but it covers more.
Yeah. Like I said, you can alternate between T and S if you want to when it comes to her buffs, but I don't. Kratos is something you can do one of two things with. You can either take him down the S path and let him hit harder, or you can take it down the T path and let him hit more fluently. Now, the thing is though is that he's Magic Knight A. We're going to get Magic Knight B later in the game. Magic Knight B's a little quicker on the draw, but Kratos hits a little harder. So the question really becomes, what do you want to do with your tech skills when it comes to your Magic Knights? Do you want to focus on their strengths, like for Kratos? Do you want to just hit really, really hard regardless of his speed? Or do you want to give him quicker techs to cover for the speed deficiency at the cost of some power? It's up to you.
Now, how do you gain levels for EX skills?
You don't. You just keep them equipped and that's it.
So
They're accessories.
Over time.
Yeah, they're accessories. Now anyway, I'm missing a chakram here, so I can't give her the dual ring just yet, but I make another hard leather for Kratos. What I choose to do instead is equip Kratos with the hard leather. By the way, the poison charm. Notice what I'm holding there, the defense. If you equip the poison charm, you also gain defense to water attacks. Hard mode and especially Mania, that kind of shit becomes very required. Now, the other party members already spruced themselves up for the most part, so I'm not going to go too crazy on buying them shit.
That's kind of a thought I have no matter what RPG I play, especially if it's one I never played before. Is how crazy should you go in the weapons or armor shop, because you know that sword you bought might be in the chest you find next in your dungeon, in the next dungeon.
That happens to me a lot.
I personally hate that. It makes me paranoid when I'm going to. Not all RPGs do that.
Oh, but I noticed that happens in this game. But like I say, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I think that's what I convinced myself later down.
Anyway, I used this time here to get Colette a rusted steering wheel, gloves, and a ribbon. Now, here's the thing with the women. They can either wield ribbons or tiaras for head accessories. The ribbons give more physical defense, but the tiaras also increase intelligence, which is the magic stat. So you're going to want to use the tiaras on somebody like Rain, but ribbons on somebody like Colette. And here we have Kratos and Rain here, ultimately wondering whether or not they're fit to save the world. Let's face it, we got 2 children, a mercenary, a teacher, and an idiot, and a klutz. So I think we're fine. Wow. I pretty much explained the whole cutscene right here, didn't I?
Yeah, at about 5 seconds flat.
I should really do a bridge shit.
Humph, indeed.
Humph, indeed. Anyway, there's also... Yeah, like, see what I got here? These are your items. This is your item inventory. Here you can see the monster list. Because I didn't really scan them because I couldn't, like, scan some of them when I first had the chance. Most of the shit remains a mystery because I didn't have Rain to scan them.
Yeah.
But bosses like Expula and Vidar, because I couldn't get Rain at the time I met them, there's no way I could scan them out for all their information, so the game gives me a mulligan. And I go the wrong way. Actually, I'm going around the city. Small city, ain't it?
It's actually not a random encounter, it's a mirage. He's pretty real.
These are scorpions. They also poison you. Not much different from the Sidewinders, except they're even lower than the Sidewinders, so you got to be a little careful about aiming your shots, you know?
So you just use the magic ones for Rain.
Right.
Okay.
Usually, I keep Rain in the background because I never fucking want her to move up and hit the enemies ever. Rain stays right in the fucking back with the first aid on the standby.
Yeah.
Genus I tend to train on and off compared to my first playthroughs whenever I did, and it was like, fuck it, I gotta have black magic all the time. And what do you know, I did go the wrong way. Oops.
Yeah.
I hate the camera sometimes. Oh, there we go.
Well, you can rotate it freely with the right analog stick. Looks like you're taking a off-the-road path.
Yeah, I think I'm finding one of the rare skit items you can find in the game. Like, these are overworld skits that also boost EX relationship values, if you answer correctly. If you don't, you fuck up. It's not hard to really think about what you gotta say here, because it's either, I better go see what's wrong with my friend, or I'll piss in his face.
Open up.
Ew!
I'm kidding.
I tend to do that to Colette. Not piss in her face. Just treat her like shit.
Treat her like shit.
Yeah, because not out of real malice, but if you want to like boost up relationship values with your other characters, Colette has the highest, and if you don't want to be partnered up with her, you've got like 2 other options. So you got to make it count, unless you go for the 4th route, in which case she gets hard locked automatically.
So you're doing it for the sake of you don't want to be paired with Colette.
I just want to better my chances with the others.
Okay.
Besides, it's real easy. It's really hard to fuck up Colette. Because Lloyd, you're supposed to portray him as a bit of a naive, idealist kind of dude, which falls right in the line with Colette. So, in a way, if you played Lloyd like you would think you would play Lloyd, you'll easily build up relationship value with Colette. Meanwhile, Kratos is in it for the moolah. Or the gold. What?
I don't know. Gald.
Gald still fucks you up?
Yeah. Gald.
For those of you who are too confused by the concept, Gald is just money.
Yeah. I mean, every other game usually spells it gold. This one's Gald. It's like someone with an accent.
In this series, it's Gald.
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 No, damn. Why you gotta pronounce it like a fucking Scotland?
That's how it's pronounced, Gald.
Not Gald. Gald. Like, good Gald. I lost the Triet Ruins for a moment. There it is. And apparently I'm looking for one of those northern waypoints at this point. But then I give up. Theoretically.
It's fucking, we're recording. My destination's right there.
Oh yeah, I also decided to go a little blood hungry. I'm looking for a thief.
Yes, and here he is.
Yeah. He constantly says, "You ain't going nowhere," when he stabs you.
Well, that's the point of the battle.
Yeah. He's a very confident thief.
That's like humongous nose.
Yeah, right? These are some of the humans that reject salvation. So they just go around wrecking people's shit. Because fuck you, I got a knife, I can shank you. By the way, folks, I kind of lied to you all. 30 minutes of me is just me fucking around here. We don't go to Triet in this part. Then stop talking as if you're on vacation, you numbskull. Ooh. Lloyd got scolded.
Oh, Lloyd got an eyelash in his eye.
A fly in the eye. Ouch. Anyway, now that I'm done dicking around here with the random encounters, let's go to Triet Ruins. Triet. I pronounce it Triet, but now I can't think of it but Treat.
Ah, so hot. Man, I'm beat.
Milk was a bad choice.
You're already worn out.
I'm sick of this desert.
Blame it on the fire god.
What's wrong, Noish?
Be on your guard. There are enemies about.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of which.
fire elements. These are the first elemental monsters you'll fight in the game. They tend to use magic from long range. You can easily see the spells coming. So you can easily try to plan around that, and you can easily go right after them. I decided to switch up some strategies here. Like I have Kratos Scatter because the spells are the worst that they have. Meanwhile, I'm surprised I'm hitting them with wooden sticks and not getting set on fire for it.
Fuck yeah. Fire wooden swords.
Yeah.
Go
In
and
a
use them
fire
once
dungeon, how
yeah.
helpful will that
Oh,
really
yeah,
be?
Yeah. So we got fire elements, and you said there's more than one element, and that doesn't draw any more 10 parallels. I don't know what the fuck doesn't. But what kind of typical stuff? Lightning.
No, there's actually just 4: fire, air, water, earth.
It would
Oh,
be a
okay.
good idea for
So there's
you
no
to
thunder
look at
variety,
these.
no.
Not yet.
Oh.
No thunder, no ice, no
You
light,
talking
no
about
dark.
self-defense training?
Something like that. Techniques to raise your defense during battles.
Now, I misread this the first time I did it because I forgot I never really used Guardian this early. But you can learn stuff like force fields, which will reduce the magical damage you're going to take. Very helpful if you can't get away from the spell in time.
Okay. I don't really get it, but I already feel stronger. I can't wait to try it out.
It's kind of like how the kid says, "Yes, teacher, I understand what it means," and then gets an F on the test.
So it looks like you didn't get it.
What happened to Noah?
So what is the deal with something like Guardian or Force Field?
It uses like 10% of your TP.
Right,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Basically, it blocks magical hits coming in towards you, so that if you can't get away from the spell in time, you can at least reduce the damage you take by a lot.
So are they commands though that you just assign to, say, like down, circle? Or...
You can do that, but that's a waste. What you can do is just hit square and press down, and then it'll automatically use it that way.
Oh, okay.
These are rare combo skits. Like if you work with somebody a lot, I don't remember how to get all of them now. Honestly, I kind of treat them as random.
What, these combo scenes?
Combo skits, yeah. There's one for every character.
Collect them all. Collect them all.
Indeed.
Is this the seal? It has my family's crest on it.
Fantastic.
And Rain goes nuts.
Look at this slab covering the entrance. It's clearly of a different composition than the surrounding stone.
Her eyes are just alight with wonder.
Oh, it's just as I thought.
This place is a piece of shit.
This is polycarbonate, developed during the ancient years
Johnny?
to defend against
Polycarbonate.
Oh, feel the
Polycarbonate?
smooth surface. It's wondrous.
Yeah.
Glasses.
I see what you mean.
Is she always like this?
Is she?
Is she?
I don't speak squigglies.
I can think that means you're frustrated. Archaeological mania. It's supposed to be maniac. I guess they ran out of space.
This depression, it reads Oracle Stone.
Rain here is essentially our exposition as well too.
Place your
Need something?
reveal the entrance.
Need some help with this? Use Rain.
This stone is enchanted with magic designed to identify the chosen. There's no question about it.
Like I said though, in terms of odd quirks, I think it's a-okay for Rain to be really obsessed with learning new things. It's awesome. I like to learn new stuff too, but I just don't have that kind of. I'm never always that enthusiastic about it. Like I'll learn for as much as I can, but eventually I'll call it a night.
If you're gonna teach me something, though, I'd rather you teaching me in increments. Do not info dump me. I hate info dumps.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's getting exciting.
See tutorials online.
I hope you'll be
What's
able to
this? Do you have 30
maintain
minutes?
this.
Yeah, right. And then it ends with me joining AA.
But we'll see what's inside the Triet Ruins tomorrow.